What's up, Bitcoin?
Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to Gem and the Crypto, episode 1098. Today is Friday, April 28th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish. And we know we have been spotty lately because the news has been basura. But we have returned this Friday just to say hello to everybody and to continue to look at this craziness. Top stories of the day. One crypto wallet launched 114 dodgy meme coins in 2 months. Coinbase execs respond to SEC's well notice in person and on video. CFTC wins record $3.4 billion penalty payment in Bitcoin-related fraud case, and Kucoin confirms an exchange user is behind alleged daily rug pulls. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with those prices?
Oh, yeah. So, jabronis, let's take a look at these prices for today. Bitcoin sitting at $29,176, up 0.5%. Ethereum at $1,895, up 0.2% today. Binance Coin at $323 is down 2% in the last 24 hours. XRP sitting at 46 cents is up 2.3%. Cardano at 40 cents is down 2.2% today. Dogecoin is at 7 cents, down 0.2% today. Polygon at 99 cents is down 0.6% today. And rounding out the top 10 is Solana at 22.45, up 3.3% today. Some of our trending coins, some of the same ones: Bitcoin, Arbitrum, and Crypto AI. Man, of course, up 37% today. And some of the recently added coins for you degens, all you Elon fans. Elon Musk has his own coin apparently.
That's actually a great coin ideal. I'm surprised it took this long.
Why not? Man? Just copy and paste some code.
I'm surprised it took it this long, to be honest.
Exactly. I mean, why not? And then Rich Pepe, and then of course Newt, both not worth a penny with a hole in it. And also too, for those of you who are wondering about ordinals going along with price, last week the story about ordinals where we got cut off. The entire ordinals projects or everything that's not what happened. It was one person, one project who named it ordinals, and then basically just like blockchain, they just threw the ordinals name in there. They collected money and then they rug pulled, and that's what that was. So it was just one individual project. It wasn't the whole ordinals thing. Ordinals have actually passed 2 million. It's over 2 million ordinals now on the Bitcoin blockchain. So definitely not going away. But just to clear that up.
All right, much appreciated, because I was confused on that as well. I was like, I want to make sure we get you back for that clarity on that project. So,
hey man, because you know how they do. They just throw a name on there and then they make it seem like it's the whole industry.
I was like, I haven't done my ordinals due diligence to even like what is going on here to know who's the real and who's the fake right now. And yeah, good morning everyone in the chat. What's going on? Cario, Wyatt, Try Be Sovereign, Wendy, Nichols, Satoshi Slim Goodness, KBOC, JB, to everyone we owe emails to. We will be getting back to everybody today as well. What's going on? Wisdom, Shira, Smitty's. And it looks like the tinfoil toboggans are not fake. So we have to figure out how to pivot around this. We might not even be able to mention that word anymore. But essentially, I asked Bitcoin Zay this morning. I was asking about the show he did. And I was like, hey, like for people, after all we've done on this channel, nothing has got YouTube to summon us the way they summoned us the other day. And I'm just like, I didn't even know the show premiered on our channel. I'm figuring it out. But long story short, YouTube was like, hey, y'all need to cut that nonsense out over there. So in the effort to compromise and find middle ground to make sure we continue to bring you that good crypto news, we'll try to stick to that as much as possible here and figure out other places for everything else. But that was pretty funny.
That's how you know it's a good show. Because
I was like, man, what did y'all talk about? I had to ask Zay. I was like, what did y'all talk about? I was like, bro, YouTube is like not. They didn't give us a strike, but they was like, hey, if it was ever a moment, this is the one we about to give y'all a strike finally. I was like, what did you talk about, bro? But then also, that's why I was like, you know what? The shadow banning of us is real, because how the hell, bro, we still small. We're super small. We know that people are okay with this. We love our community. How are we small? You put a random title on. It must be an algorithmic like AI system where the buzzwords, the keywords are popping up. You said to me in the same keywords, they was like, hey, what? Whoa.
Yeah, it is. They Google, when they bought YouTube, that's when they implemented the AI, the same AI they use for search engines. They use it on YouTube. Yeah. That's why you can, whenever you do a video, they can actually transcribe it instantly, because they're listening to your words, and then you say the wrong buzzwords too many times, like I said, that show is gone now, but it'll live in infamy because that may be the only time we
YouTube took it off for us too. How crazy is that, people? We didn't even have to do it ourselves. They took it off. Actually, Chris, if you here today, Chris, if you pull up, let us know what happened on your channel. But yeah, they went ahead and just took it off our channel. I mean, look at that. So YouTube, if you're listening, you can go ahead and take videos off of our channel, but you can't put one video on the homepage about some Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That's what we're doing. We've had over 1,500 for you to choose from at this point. You can't put one on the main page. Damn, YouTube, that's crazy.
Come on, YouTube.
KCAT, what's going on? KCAT, Computer Science Realm said, caught y'all boys live on a Friday. Cheers to you and to all of the Computer Science Realm, for real. But yeah, so that was pretty interesting. We want to share that with you all, that YouTube is aware of us. It's the reason why we've been at 23,000 straight for the last few months. They're like, look, this is what it is. Okay,
this
so
is
it's all
silly.
good.
That's
it's all good. Yeah, they got rid of it. Satoshi Slim, literally, like, we logged on, they told us it was gone. It was like, yeah, we removed it for you. So hope you saved it. Oh, it was a live stream, but no, seriously, they went ahead and got rid of it. So no more of that. That we'll keep it semi-ground. But just on the AI technology itself, I'm just kind of looking like, how did that pop up? Where it's just like, oh, we got one, sir. Like, did you say, like, what person's name was it where they was like, sir, somebody just mentioned your name on a live stream on YouTube? Ma'am, they mentioned you 3 times in this live stream. There's only 40 viewers, but do you want us to shut it down? All right, we're 90 viewers, we'll shut it down. We're goodness gracious, that's
somebody
crazy.
somebody from that Gridiron Secret Society had to call it. That had to.
All right, we're not gonna say the buzzwords here. All right, so top story of the day. Top story of the day: one crypto wallet launched 114 Doji meme coins in 2 months. According to Zach XBT, one alleged scammer in particular launched around 114 projects in the past 45 days alone. People, this is what we're talking about. This is crazy. One person launching 114 projects in like the last month and a half. This is how you get to 22,000 plus cryptos. And this is why you cannot compare crypto to Bitcoin. And last but not least, this is why people who claim to know the market, I'm looking at the CoffeeZillas and the Spencers and all these people who just really don't like this market or whatever. This is what they compare. This is what they're comparing Bitcoin to. They're like, well, we saw the story about this one crypto wallet. It's launched 114 Doji meme coins. Like, that is the crypto market. And it's like, no, that's a lot of the crypto market right now for sure, but that is not what the market is like, the ethos or what it's comprised of. But again, looks like crypto scammers are back at it. Research from blockchain sleuth Zach XBT found one address in particular has launched 114 meme coin scams in the past 45 days alone. I mean, if you just look at that person as an actor out the past year, if they knocking down 114 in 45 days, I mean, it's not unfair, I think, to say maybe they can do 500 in a year. That's crazy. 500 faulty projects from one person. And all they need, I mean, they're basically free to create. You get $5-10 from anybody, you've won. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, well going along with what you just said, imagine you launch 500 projects. Let's just say you get $1,000 out of each one. That's a pretty good year. You know what I mean? Like, you made $500,000 in a year launching, copy and pasting code, coming up with funny names like Elon and Pepe and all this meme coins or whatever. So one of them is going to hit. Now, you can probably make a few different coins based off of that, and then just keep going. And the only reason he got caught is because Zach XBT, one of the experts in the space, he's one of the main people that catches a lot of these meme coins that pop up. Very, very good at what he does. And usually, if you launch a project and Zach XBT shows up anywhere in your mentions, you probably want to take down whatever you're doing. He's gonna figure it out. Right. He's probably the best I've seen as far as being a sleuth, so to say. As they say, the anonymous sleuth suggested that it may be hard to detect. The funds are generally being sent in smaller amounts at a time. Like I said, it's sending it to one address. However, this could have been used for who knows how many addresses. So this is just one address. Who knows how many is doing it? But whenever you see these coins, don't give them your money. They're just taking it and using it as liquidity for themselves. So definitely.
Yeah, there it is. And I mean, you can see from this photo here, essentially all those red addresses, those are all altcoins, essentially. So all of those red addresses are getting capital flowed into those, and they're all going to that one wallet. Is now global. Thank you for the tip, said Zay. Call me ASAP. So it's now global. Appreciate that. let's see. I saw another. Right here on the right side, I wanted to point out to people where you can see this Twitter thread. Someone says, "Do you know who it is?" Zach replies, "Coinbase should if the KYC isn't fake." LOL. See, people, this is how you know who've been in crypto when they make statements like that. You like, what do you mean the KYC? And that's when people are like, wait, what do you mean the KYC might be fake? And it's like, oh, young grasshopper, come right along here and learn about this, about how this really works. But as he replied, someone said, "How does one fake KYC?" Just so I don't do it by accident. Pay someone random to KYC or purchase a KYC account. Both those, again, people, if you've been in our classes, I've talked about historical wallets and the value of those, the value of accounts, just having accounts on like Bitcoin forums or on different sites where you essentially gotten like this veteran reputation. Yes, they are going like, this person says a KYC account costs less than $200 in the black market. Yep. Possibly, I'm not sure the price on that, but I know if you have a good account, like if you do have a good KYC account, you've been on since 2018, like, yeah, you can probably sell that for a good 15-20K to the right person. Forget $200. All right. So
hey, remember when people were auctioning off their Binance accounts?
Bro, like people what? They was like, local Bitcoin accounts happen, like all that.
Hey, that was capital at one point. Was I mean, it's over now, but I know there was a Telegram group where there were a few dudes who they were using their deceased grandparents to KYC, and they were selling it for like 10K a piece, and they made bank off of that because they basically, the grandparents were the person that was KYC'd already. And the thing is, there's no, if whatever happens to that account, when they go looking for them, they're deceased already. So it's basically it was a win-win for whoever bought them. But they were on the black market. It was like Telegram groups, of course.
Right, Telegram groups have, you can find some people on Telegram. That's a good point.
Yeah,
like you gotta remember. I think people keep forgetting how global, global, which means there's someone with an internet connection making like $3 a day, but going to a free internet cafe. Man, you tell them they're right now they're making 30 to 50 KYC accounts every day from their mama, grandma, everybody in their village. Like, I'm trying to tell you how deep this is getting. Like, you get on Telegram groups, one of these, I got $30 for a KYC account. What? Hey, I can get your ID too, which is like, what? It's crazy right now in these on the internet. So yeah, it's not even, you don't need to do the whole going to the dark web and all that anymore. It's literally, like you said, go to a Telegram group. I mean, you go to certain Discord groups, a couple clicks away probably. So yeah, I mean, it's there. It's definitely there. All right, what else do we have going on? Coinbase is back in the news. That's right. Coinbase is like, we don't like this public going public and this friendly regulatory relationship anymore. They're not liking this at all. They are not liking being friends with the hall monitor. It looks like Coinbase execs respond to SEC's well notice in person and on video. Wait, did they pull up? What happened here, Bitcoin Zay?
Yeah, well, they basically, they were on YouTube. That's where I saw it. I saw the video of them on YouTube, and I guess it was shown at Consensus 2023. The Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal, who was speaking at Consensus 2023, and appeared with CEO Brian Armstrong in a video that was released on YouTube. So the appeal was in response to a Wells notice received by the firm, a story that we have talked here at TGOC, and a notification by the United States SEC that it may intend to carry out enforcement actions against it. As he stated here, Coinbase's core commitment to regulatory compliance has never wavered. Grewal said in the video, which was addressed to the chair and commissioners of the SEC. You know what this video looked like? This looked like somebody FaceTiming their bully and saying, "Hey man, I'm giving you all the money. I'm giving you all the lunch money I got. What do you want me to do? Please stop throwing my shoes on the phone line. My mom keeps giving me a whooping because I come home with no shoes."
And the bully like, "Boy, shut up."
Exactly. And it's like the bully, I'm sure somewhere Gary Gensler is cackling like, "Oh man, we break them over the coals. We made them believe they could become a public company. Their stock lost all this money. People already don't trust them in the Bitcoin and crypto market. The people who are new, they're showing up."
You're right. They destroyed them. Keep going. My fault. Go on.
Oh, for real. Lind, remember Lind? Got rid of that. Staking as a service, got rid of that. Oh, you want to be regulatory compliant? Well, we don't really have regulations for you, so we can do what we want. And that's what they just rake Coinbase over the coals. Like I said, Coinbase is Stringer Bell. They keep playing these fucking away games, and they starting to realize that what's his name? They'd be like,
Yeah. I can't even think of his name. I know
That's the SEC.
Clay Davis. Clay Davis.
Clay Davis is the SEC, and you
Word
are
on, brother. I gotta get mine, brother. Shit, right?
Exactly. You think all this is free? You think I get this for free? I gotta get mine too. So that's exactly what they're doing. And I'm telling you, when he kept telling Stringer Bell, you keep playing them away games, man. And then you're always gonna lose. And then you come back crying like, oh man, come back to the street. Like I ain't know.
Now you want to hit a senator?
Yeah,
he's not gonna do that. What are you doing?
Slim is a rough and tumble guy. We ain't about to send him out on no dummy mission. What you talking about? Like,
oh man, listen, but great points. It's crazy the parallels, and I think, of course, that's what The Wire aimed to do, which is why it was such a great show. But same here, like just bringing up this quote. I mean, I'm sure you saw in the background, and I mean, great. Great. I don't know what. I don't want to even say rant speech you just hit there, but they are in quote saying, which one was? I want to know which one was. Is actually this is Grewal. So. Yeah. This is what's scary to me. You are which one's Grewal? He is the chief legal officer, Paul Grewal, right? Mm-hmm. This is him speaking. We are literally sitting up here on stage asking for regulation, asking for rules, asking for a framework that makes sense for our particular technology so that we can be registered. I'm going to say a couple of things. First, not even the most obvious, but the first thing is that this is what's wrong with the market now is that people like Grewal, and I don't know how much of a crypto or Bitcoin enthusiast or proponent for all this he is, but I'll just take him as being a professional chief legal officer, which technically he does not have to be any type of enthusiast or in favor of the market. He just has to be in favor of his employer, which is Coinbase, right? So he's not getting paid a lot of money to protect the Bitcoin or crypto ecosystem or market, or to safeguard it, or to keep things decentralized, or any of these. He's getting paid to protect Coinbase's interests. So that's the first thing. When he says things like this on a stage at Consensus, and this is the problem with like places like Consensus even hosting people like him on stage, because technically they should not be on stage. They're only on there because they are a lawyer working for the biggest company, but the legal profession in crypto is still super new, is newer than some of these shit coins that are out there. So let's be clear about that. There's no reason for a legal person in his space to me to be speaking on behalf of all of crypto, because in the reality is like you're not here for all of crypto, you're here for Coinbase. Yeah. The second thing, of course, is the most obvious, I point out, is that as you already said, you're on stage asking the bully how can you bully me less? It's not going to work like that. This guy said we're asking for regulation, asking for rules, and asking for a framework that makes sense. For me, I don't want my lawyer, I don't want my legal team to be groveling at the people you're supposed to be going against. Like a good lawyer is the one who's going to be like, no, we can take this shit to trial. That's what they go to law school for, people. Like literally go meet the good lawyers. They don't want to sit at home and not go to trial. They want to go to trial. They want to embarrass the other side. They want to show how good of a lawyer they are. They want to be an active lawyer. Trial, I worked in mass tort before with some of these lawyers who go after these pharmaceutical companies. And like they've told me the stories. These pharmaceutical companies come, all right, we'll settle for 5 to 7 million or whatever, and the amount that they wanted was like 18 to 22, and like these lawyers were like, no, motherfucker, I'm gonna get my 18 to 22 because that's what we're owed, and I'm not scared to take you to court over it. Like they want to go to court. So my whole thing, and I'm ranting on this, is because like, how does Coinbase even trust this guy to be his legal team when he's literally scared to go up against them? I need those XRP, those Ripple lawyers who are like, this is what we do with SEC subpoenas, and they ripped it up and peed all over it. I need those. Shout out to XRP, because you didn't see any of this rhetoric coming from XRP where they're like, well, we are trying to figure out the regulatory. No, XRP was like, as a good lawyer and attorney should be, they was like, no, we haven't done anything wrong according to legal guidelines, and we're confident, and we're going to keep fighting, and we're going to keep, and look at XRP right now. Still not going to be the crypto of the future, but it's definitely a good buy-in, because once this is over, they're going to pump. So it's just one of those things where it's like XRP, their legal team has been doing it right. Coinbase, like, you're embarrassing yourselves in the market. You're literally groveling, and you're not. And not only are you groveling, you're groveling after, because this just recently happened, right?
Yeah, this was yesterday.
They're groveling after the SEC commissioner just went in front of the Senate and Congress or whatever, and did not answer their questions about regulatory clarity. So you're groveling to the same people who didn't answer to Congress, but you think like you said, they're literally going to the bully. Like, and the police can't do nothing with the bully. The principal can't do nothing with it. But you, the one he been bullying for the last 2 years, are finally going to convince them to stop. All right, well, I'll see how that goes.
Please, man, please stop the bully. You know what's crazy too is that you know the complaining that they're doing as far as to get regulatory compliance. They could have just said "fuck you" from the beginning. If this is how the SEC is going, if this is how they were going to operate, if every Bitcoin exchange is like, well, if y'all ain't gonna give us regulatory compliance, we selling everything. We selling shitcoins, meme coins. We selling whatever we want. We adding it to, and our legal team has no reason to be here because y'all didn't give us anything to regulate it. So I mean, if they would have just started that way, of course, that's a pipe dream because you know most people, they don't want to go up against actual state or whatnot. But at the same time, looking back on it, that's exactly how it started. That's how they should have kept it. And now here we are.
I mean, honestly, shout out to Reggie Middleton's in the chat. Say, Wire is old school. You got to reference Rack from Raising Canaan, Southside Jamaica, Queens. There we go.
Hey man, if you are a young man and you have not watched The Wire in its entirety, you need to go do it.
That is true. Just to get
schools I've ever seen in my life, like
about the real city life, at least urban life for sure.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah. Oh, we got S1 Dub saying, in lieu of the recent congressional grilling of Gary G, maybe this video is part of the strategy to win the lawsuit against the SEC. However, that lawyer doesn't seem to have enough dog in him. So I actually agree with you. I mean, again, these people are getting paid a lot. They are supposed to be super intellectual. I agree. I think them putting that out, to be clear, like, again, people hyperbole. We have fun. This is edutainment. Okay, we have fun with it. But like, on a serious note, I got like a poli-sci and a current degree. Like, on the flip side, you would make a statement like this in order to already get your case ready. And it looks like their case is going to be like the House. Like if I was a lawyer, I could see him arguing, hey, like the House Financial Committee, they asked him, they couldn't get clarity. We asked literally the next day. We had the emails. I went on stage consensus and made these statements and still didn't get anything back. So yeah, I can see how he makes the case. But to me, it's still weak. It's still weak. Because it's like, instead of going from that, again, it's different if you were with a small to mid-sized business, then yes, that is definitely the route your legal team should be taking. Like, let's make that clear. If you're a business under 50 million a year, yes, that is the route the legal team should be taking. And he looks like a saint. But we're not talking about, we're talking about Coinbase. They have billions of dollars on hand. My man Brian Armstrong has the most expensive house in the United States, in North America, people. Like, do you understand the type of money? Like, his home costs 123, 130 million. I'm not trying to pocket watch. I'm just saying, in relation to like that being an expense for your home, your legal team to save the entire ship, I don't want them groveling like I would a company under 50 million. We have money. No, go out there and attack. Go crazy. Sue them back for making us look bad. All that other stuff, like sue the SEC back. You have the resources, man. What are you doing? So that's kind of what I mean from that point of view. It's just like, I feel like they didn't, there's better options. But now this is the route they took. It's too late. Because now they try to buck their chest up. They're going to get slapped. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you tell
like,
the bully,
I don't believe you. Now you got to show me.
They just told the bully, hey, can you please give me up my lunch money back? Sure. Meet me at the school at 3:30. You got to show up with a Hulk hand and punch the shit out.
No, they're gonna give her a wedgie first, and then Coinbase, and then we're like, all right, we can't take it no more. They're gonna be like, we suing SEC, we're gonna do this. They're gonna do something drastic, and then that's when the slap gonna come out. Oh, you think you tough? Let me see what you made of there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna slap that bald head like we used to do back in the day.
Man, this is crazy. Listen, good luck, Coinbase. I guess whatever direction you're going. At the end of the day, you are still a base hit, the first base hit for cryptocurrency as it stands. So, hey, hopefully something works out. All right, CFTC is in the news. CFTC wins record $3.4 billion penalty payment in Bitcoin-related fraud case. The CFTC said it's the largest fraudulent Bitcoin scheme charged in any of its cases and the highest civil monetary penalty ordered in a CFTC case. People, you know what it is. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in.
We're just going to get to the facts. I'm not going through this. Facts. CFTC commission said Texas District Court judge, as I always say, all you need is one judge. You need one judge in the United States to okay it. Precedent has been set. And that's to say, hey, no judges can be persuaded to do anything your way, right? There's no persuasion going on. But Texas District Court Judge Lee Yako ordered Cornelius Johannes Steinberg to pay the sum for his role in perpetrating a fraudulent commodity pool scheme involving foreign currency transactions in Bitcoin. So basically, he had a Bitcoin business going on, and he wasn't of the United States. He's a South African national and CEO of Mirror Trading International Proprietary Limited. Quick fact I want to point out, yes, the United States are going after not only our own American citizens, but international citizens of other countries, like I said. So essentially, even though we are not giving any clarity from the CFTC or SEC, any clarity, as we've just literally saw from these hearings, there's no clarity on the rules and regulations and guidelines, even though there should not be because it's decentralized. Not only are they not giving clarity and they're arresting people left and right in the United States, they're doing this shit to foreign citizens. Again, this is the stuff that breeds terror attacks, people. Seriously, like, stop it. Why are we picking out random citizens? Why? Because they said that it looks like his business let's see. His business accepted at least 29,421 Bitcoin, valued at more than $1.7 billion at the time, from 23,000 individuals in the U.S. and even more globally. You see that statement? Even more globally.
Damn.
But let's focus on the 23,000 in the U.S. So because he interacted and did business with 23,000 individuals from the U.S., either directly or indirectly, those funds were misappropriated from the Bitcoin. He was found liable. Well, the CFTC came back around and said, well, hey, since that happened, we want $1.73 billion in restitution to defrauded victims. And hey, for every dollar they get, we get. They want an additional $1.73 billion in civil monetary penalties. What? Like, even if I could understand the $1.73 billion for the restitution, to say you want that exact same amount as an agency, people, corruption, and you're like, please tell me, CFTC, how did you get to that $1.73 billion for yourself? What are you going to use it on? Because even if that were true and you collect that 1.7 billion, is there some unwritten rule that all this money goes to the agency? I wonder what happens. Does it go back to the local government, state government, federal government? And last but not least, I mean, in addition to, I mean, this is kind of crazy even seeing this $1.73 billion. Last but not least, I don't know. I'm kind of losing it. Like, take it away, Zay. I'm about to lose it. This is madness. CFTC, they want it all.
Hey man, they just looked at the first amount that he defrauded people and said, "Yeah, let's match it." And the thing is, when they get the money, again, don't quote me on this, but usually when these government agencies get this money, they use it for themselves, bonuses. They use it for we're going after criminals. They use it for they increase their budget. They may sit on it for a while, but I seriously doubt that this dude is going to pay them.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah.
They're not getting that money.
They're not getting that money.
You know what's crazy is if he doesn't pay it back, let's say he unalives himself. Let's just say,
yeah,
and they can't get the money from him. How do they get that money? Do they just throw the case away, or does the government pay for it? And then I don't know. I'm not sure.
So that was, and I appreciate that was my point. My bad. That was the third thing I was saying. I was like, this brings me to like the same point once again. If it's what is it, $3.4 billion? If there's $3.4 billion in fraud, why are we talking money first and not arrest? Let's start talking. And I know he was arrested by Interpol, but not just arrest, but like the criminal process first. I don't like. Let's talk. A big crime was committed, right? All these people are in dire. But what this is saying is once again is like, listen, people. I'm telling you, you can damn near do anything as long as you have enough money to pay it back when the time comes. Like, this is crazy. Like,
yeah, I mean, we've seen it over and over. If you make enough billions, slap on the wrist, give us our money. But you know, what are you gonna do?
I will say, here's my guess, really quick. I think I know where that money's gonna go to. Shout out to CFTC. I see what you did there. You're probably not gonna get all of it, but even if you can get a little bit of it, that money, first the 1.74 billion, they're going to get theirs, and then if another 1.74 comes in, they'll pay out the restitution. But that's going to go toward the task force, building up all their stuff internally, and then back to the federal government. And here's why: they want to show the federal government it's us who's bringing back these big hauls, not the SEC. it's us you want us leading this crypto thing. So doesn't all this look like a commodity, you guys, or nah? Like, so I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to get them warmed up to the fact that this is a commodity for the federal government.
Pretty much.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, last but not least, we got Kucoin in the news. Kucoin confirms an exchange user is behind the alleged daily rug pulls. We were laughing about this story, Bitcoin's Day. What's going on here?
Oh, yeah. So a community member identified a wallet address that allegedly launched several meme coin rug pulls daily for almost 2 years. So we just discussed the guy before who had 114. And basically, if you're copy and pasting code, you can literally do this every day. But now with Kucoin, what they found is that there was somebody who was basically doing it exactly how we said, pretty much every day. Like I said, right here where it says create your own charity coin, create your own utility coin, Pancake Swap is the biggest and the best at being able to copy and paste some bullshit and being able to make money very quickly. And, a Twitter user identified a wallet address, launched 2 to 5 meme coins daily for 2 years. Another community member pointed out that the wallet addresses were owned and controlled by Kucoin. So that's sort of the scandal here. And of course, if it let's say it was coming from the Kucoin exchange, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were the ones that were doing it. This is par for the course. That's why we were laughing before the show. What exchange basically isn't fucking you over? Like at this point, I mean, it's like, oh, okay, well, they're gonna rug pull you on the exchange because Binance is going through that right now. People are starting to find out their bot kept going even when the exchange was shut down. So people could see their buy and sell orders and they're like, they just pump the market when they feel like it or they dump it. Yeah, the exchanges are not on your side, people. No keys, no cheese. So if Kucoin is pushing out these random tokens and they're just listing it to Kucoin, and then they can put up some sort of marketing. Oh, we got this new whatever coin coming, blah, blah, and you buy it because you're like, oh, it's a small amount. I'm gonna buy $10 worth, $20 worth. Okay, well, if they get 10,000 people to buy it at $20, goes from $200,000 to a $2 million market cap, they just 10x. They can sell, dump on you, your ass, you look stupid, and then they get away with free money. So that's the game, people. It's still the Wild West. You just don't see it as much because now more people have tools to catch it. But this is just par for the course, man. This is what exchanges do.
Yeah, I mean, people, the numbers on this is kind of incredible too when you look at it really quick. This wallet has launched 2 to 5 meme coin rugs. So this isn't even just straight like they are scams, but they're not even like scamming in the sense of we're trying to build this community. It's going to be the future. It's like no. Well, possibly, I guess they probably put all that narrative in there, but they're literally just trying to rug quickly. And even this person said these devs have incredible hustle. They actually do have incredible hustle. The same way we saw those red ones, all of these little dots here, all these addresses, these gray ones, these are all different projects. These are all different altcoins that they have people. They probably do have a Discord behind half of them. This is going to be the greatest thing. You know how Bitcoin can't scale fast, right? But this one can. These are all the projects. And if they're doing 2 to 5 a day for almost 2 years straight, I mean, 7, 14, 21. Well, no, that would be 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we're looking at about about 1,100 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you do say 3 or 4 a day, 3. Goodness gracious. So let's say 1,000. You're looking at 1,000. This one person. There you go. People, we got 22,000 altcoins, and 1,000 came from this one address. Oh, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. I keep telling
you,
people.
They account for a percentage of the entire crypto market, literally.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. When you're like, bro, they account for a part of the crypto market.
They've been doing it for years, man. It's the same thing. It's just, again, you get a new set of fools that come into the market and think, I'm going to find my way and I'm going to find the next coin. And it's like, somebody's already thought about that, bro. They know you're searching for whatever dumpster diving coins you're going to. You get there, you pay for it, you get dumped on. You don't tell anybody you lost money, and the people who run off with it. That's a story you don't hear. How many stories do you hear about?
Yeah, people don't talk about losing money. That's true.
So it all seems like, everybody is getting rich. Everybody's going great.
Yeah.
No. There's a lot of people that are in this market, and they are basically getting rugged, and they don't know why. They're like, what's happening? Why do I stop running anything that's
all right? Floki, Enus, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck Pancake Swap. I like waffles anyway. So yeah.
Hilarious.
Stop using it.
So you're saying somebody should copy the code and do a waffle swap. Let's see what developers really listen to us out there. All right. Other than that is the show for today. You got any last minute comments? Bitcoin's
none from me, but check out the Discord. Also Monday, make sure you tune in. We'll be giving details about the Gentlemen of Crypto cruise on the yacht, introducing Bitcoin Boat Club at the Bitcoin conference in Miami. So that'll be May 18th through the 20th. And we'll have information for that. We want to see our warriors come out, definitely support, have our people around. So look out for that Monday.
There we go. There we go. Much appreciate. And last comment, much appreciate this comment. And this is what I was essentially trying to explain, but I like Jake Fever's Bitcoin behind the bars explanation better. Rug pulls are not trying to fool everyone. They're just trying to get to a number. Then whoever is in it gets rug. See, that's okay. That's what I was kind of saying. I was trying to, there is a difference between like a straight scamming one and a rug pull one. Like, it's interesting, the dynamics of these freaking thieves, but you got to know it. All right. Other than that, that's the show for today. It's a F Bitcoin Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. We will be getting back to everybody for the coaching classes and in the Discords this weekend as well. Smash that like and share, and we will see you next time. Cheers.